Well, those were some sounds. Those were some sounds that just happened. I didn't know YouTube auto played after playlists, but hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Would you believe it if I told you that today was Wednesday in the middle of the week? That one of the days is Wednesday, and that's today, and we're going to play a video game. And it's Omori. We're playing more Omori. We're always playing Omori. We've never stopped playing Omori. After last time, I was like, you know what would be a good idea? To go fight a bunch of guys and grind up our levels so that when we get to the next boss and like the next areas, we'll be so strong. And then I left this area. I was like, all right, let me just go out here and fight a couple guys. And like, there's this guy here. It's immediately into story. It definitely wasn't because I was lazy. It's definitely because the game decided that I shouldn't grind and instead should just wait. So we might do a couple extra battles today just so that we're not too far behind. But I think there wasn't much to do in this area. I think there's this French-speaking mole that says, "Get out of my room." There's a bed for sprout moles. Painting of an obnoxious-looking person. There is a cake in here. I remember this. I remember this with my very smart brain and letter. Looks like a job for Aubrey. Aubrey. Please bash the cage. Thank you. Very thank you. Joe. Yo, Jims, it's been a while, buddy. How's your weekend, man? Oh, I'm sorry about Jims. We are gonna take a strawberry cake that smells like garbage. Yes, we are gonna take a bite. We're gonna get this trash melon, get our jam packets. We are gonna need those. I have a feeling we're probably gonna die a lot in this run. We haven't gotten to much of the Hikikomori exclusive content yet. All we did was one chore. We did one chore and that's it.
Hey, can't you see I'm trying to meditate here? You bunch are so rude.
Listen, we're getting these clams. There's like a lot of clams in these pots. Like a lot of clams. 10 clams, 30 clams, 25 clams. Bow tie. What we gotta do this time is we gotta find... Oh my god, they don't have ceilings. We gotta find where that spooky guy was again. Don't kid yourself, cretin. I'm gonna be the one to marry Sweetheart. You spout delusions, twin brother. It is I who is going to marry Sweetheart. Oh please, this will be no contest. When it comes to the two of us, I am by far the more dashing. Don't be foolish, brother. We look exactly the same. I just know that Sweetheart is going to fall for my personality. Tisk tisk, nonsense, brother. When the time is right, she will fall head over heels for my fashionable new mustache. A fashionable mustache, you say? What mustache? All I see are a pair of nose hairs. Dear brother, you're really getting on my last stem. But I know how to settle this. Fellow sprout moles! Which of us do you think is the better match for Sweetheart? What did I pick last time? I'm just gonna pick randomly. Ha, what did I tell you? I'm gonna ask for Sweetheart to marry me right now. I don't believe this nonsense. He'll be fine. He'll definitely not get thrown in the dungeon. We'll do a quick save. I feel like there should be something else I can get in here. But alas. Out we go. Alright, Maximilian or Maximus or Sir Maximus or Sir Maximus. Stop, imposters. I know what you are, and you are not sprout moles. You must be wondering how I'm able to tell. You see, I am above those feeble and inexperienced heralds and marshes. I am Sir Maximus, and with my impressive lineage, I will be victorious and bring honor to my family. Sir Maximus, you stand no chance. Do we stab? I think we just stab. I think all we need to do is just stab a lot. We can make him have an emotion, and we can attack. Easy every time. I'm just gonna keep messing with his emotions. And enjoying the sweet battle music. I should be doing this. Because happy is stronger than sad. No, I cannot fail now. Random game lover, we're fighting Sir Maximus. My son needs me. Don't worry, bud. Your son will be joining you after not too long. We are, we are gonna be taking this entire castle, because there is the spooky man in the castle, and I remember what he does say is, you can have this castle. And we couldn't get the castle last time, but we're gonna get it this time. I would like to own a castle. I would like to own a large building made of bricks. I will put so many decorations inside. Probably still stab. Hacka and will snack. Oh my god, am I a fool? Happy isn't strong against sad, is it? It's anger that's strong against sad. Oh, I have forgotten how to video game. Oh, I'm a big dumb. I'm a big the opposite of smart. Oh. Whoops. This is fine. We can fix this. We can fix this, I think. We can, Hi, Hot Pants. You wanna come over and say hi? Don't wanna watch Omori? That's fair. Omori's got some emotions in it, but hello! Have a nice night, Hot Pants. I hope you have a good one. We have something that heals all our friends. We have popped corn. We might have to eat some popped corn. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab some popcorn and... Do we have... Here we go. Air horn. Attack. A snack. And... do another... shit, but we got all energy. We just need to make sure we don't die before Omori attacks. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'm slowly remembering how battles work. Release energy. With the power of friendship, we will defeat Sir Maximus. Bye, Sir Maximus. We'll miss you. We won't actually miss you. Friendship kills all. Friendship is stronger than any small creature. Mary, we're gonna need some, we're gonna need some of those strawberries. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. We feel like new. Alright, we're gonna save. Let me just real quick. Let me just, yeah, I should have been making them angry. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. This is fine, this is fine. We'll remember for next time. I'm watching all these statues. I'm looking very close to all these statues, and they are all doing the fan pose. And I could have sworn last time there were some that were not doing the fan pose. Aubrey is slow this time. She used to be real fast. Oh no, not Hero. Hey. Hey, you cut that out. None of that attacking Hero nonsense. We found nachos. I'm looking at every single one of these statues. They are all fan. Oh. We're not gonna fight a nat 20 party. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna... Hey, can we get a reroll? Hey, can we maybe get a reroll? Excuse me? Can we get another reroll? Getting 2 nat 20s in a row, playing with weighted dice, cheating, cheaters, cheaters, cheaters. There we go, I'll take a nat 1. Call hacks, yeah. Police, hello, video game police. I'm gonna need you to take these guys to, gamer jail. They only give you the bad flavors of Mountain Dew there. Let's try this. I never used counter. I feel like I should be using counter. Oh, I never healed Hero. We can do that now. And also definitely I'm not cheating by running away from the battle and then coming back in. It's definitely only them that are cheating. Hero makes a cookie just for Hero. Aubrey happy. Happy strong against Angie. So we can attack Harold and then we can annoy Harold. And you can do something also. Wait, how is Aubrey fast now? She went like third. Aren't all flavors of Mountain Dew bad? I mean... Huh. I can't remember the last time I had Mountain Dew. Is Sierra Mist the same company? Happy Upspeed? Oh, that explains it. I was like, I knew Happy Ups... Does it, I think it like ups your crit chance? I guess it's up speed, up crit, and then lowers accuracy. We are gonna bread slice you, attack a you, attack a you, and make a cookie. This is what you get, Harold. Bye, Harold. And we get some free bread. Don't be mean to Kel. Go buy Therese. Mist and Dew are both Pepsi. Okay. 7-Up is the competitor soda. That's just the other lemon lime soda. Is Mountain Dew actually lemon lime flavor?
Well, this is awkward.
Go to the chambers? That's Sweetheart, right? Can we just fight her in here? Sweetheart, are you still in there? Oh. Well, this is awkward. This is awkward. This is awkward. It's a little awkward. Where'd Sweetheart go?
Oh, what are you doing here? Common sprout mills aren't allowed in Sweetheart's chambers. You know the rules. Oh, wait a minute. Perhaps you'll be able to help me. Sweetheart ordered me to move the statue out of her bedroom before she returns, but I can't get it to move at all. If only this thing was suddenly and conveniently smashed into itty-bitty pieces.
Well, ma'am, what it sounds like to me is that you're in need of some destruction. And Aubrey here just happens to be a destruction specialist.
Aubrey? Well, that's a very strange name for a sprout mall. Then again, Sweetheart has been running out of new names to give as of late. Wait, Kel, isn't that a statue of Captain Spaceboy? I would feel bad destroying it.
Psh, it's not like he's ever gonna know. Captain Spaceboy and Sweetheart are a thing of the past. Live and let live, that's what I always say.
You don't always say that. But fine, I guess I can give it a shot.
Smash that statue.
Okay, here I go. This time, I won't fail.
Did you fail last time? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, you crushed it. Or it crushed itself.
My word, you've done it. Well, time to clean this up. You're real lifesavers. I should have known just to leave this task to the specialists.
Bye, Captain Spaceboy. Castella's... I'm really glad we don't have to fight Castella, because she's strong. She's so strong.
My well, this is a surprise. Turns out all I had to do was lift it from the bottom.
Yeah, don't lift from the top. Also, lift with your legs, not with your back. We're just gonna steal this pearl. Thank you. We're just gonna read this book.
Ah, a day.
And a day it was. Such a lovely day. What a beautiful poem. Got a combo meal. Do we want to take a nap? We want to eat some cake first, and then we can take a nap. Do the sprout moles even have backs? That's a good question. They're just kind of like ball. I think there's probably a spine in there. Like 1 inch of spine. I bet a sprout mole skeleton. Oh, there's malins over here. What about over here? More malin. Fruit juice question mark? Oh, I'm sorry, Captain Space Boy. We'll just take that. Hero learn tea time. Now we could take a nap in the bed. I think a sprout mole skeleton would look like a stick with 2 little legs sticking out of it. You and your friends feel like new. You found a body pillow. Was that what we had? Yeah, we don't need luck. Or maybe we can equip something that gives back luck. Like a 4-leaf clover. I think that's the only lucky thing we have. Do we have anything that ups attack? Nah. Plus 10 speed, plus 1 defense. I think we're good. Snacks will restore more heart in battle. Teapot gives you more juice. Okay, we're good with the fry pans. Screw chance. All we need is a pure concentrated power. Exactly. We just need to make Aubrey very strong and very painful. Oh, I guess we're going back down. Go to the foyer. All these statues are fan. Do you want to fight again? What's your initiative? Nat 20? No, we're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight a Nat 20. We'll just be on our way. We'll get somebody else. I like that you can just run away from these guys, like, if they roll very well. We were already in the dungeon. We have to go prepare everything for the wedding. All fans. All fans. Do you want to fight and not roll a nat 20? No, don't want that. We'll get the next one. Oh, that's a Pluto. Oh, bye Pluto. You just put a hole in the ceiling. Oh. This dude just, like, magicked himself out of nowhere. I'm real sorry about this, Lucius, but we're gonna stab you alive. Why is everything getting that 20? Honestly, yeah. So why is Aubrey so slow? Oh, it's probably because I have something fast on Hero. I'm used to Hero going last, but he's fast now. Are you fast now? What do my guys have? Yeah, you have a tail. You have become furry. You've got your friendship bracelet. You've got Blanky. The second we get some nice attack up, we're giving that to Aubrey. What beautiful music. We need Kel for this. No, 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 no. This won't do at all. You in the center left, you call that singing? My cousin's plastic flamingo sings better than you. And don't think I can't see you in the back row dozing off during the chorus. Pull yourselves together, or else Sweetheart will have us thrown in the dungeon. Huh. These sprout moles seem to have run into some trouble. I wonder if there's any way we can help. Hey guys, y'all need a hand? We're professional helpers here, at your service. Oh, thank goodness, the professionals have arrived. We absolutely must have the choir ready before Sweetheart's main event, but there simply isn't enough time. You see, we sprout moles become very sleepy when listening to music, so as you can imagine, the choir keeps putting itself to sleep. I'm afraid we may have to resort to alternative methods to keep them all awake. I see. Not to fear, dear fellow sprout moles. I know exactly what you're talking about. You do? Stunning performance. Thank goodness we're saved. I should have expected as much from professionals. I'll handle this, good sir. You can trust me. But before that, we're gonna eat some cake. Don't mind us, we're just gonna have a weird cake nap. Where we get some free jam packets. Are there cakes only in Sweetheart's castle? I can't remember finding any cake anywhere else. We're gonna get some of that. Some peach soda. And don't mind me, we're just gonna go over here. We're just gonna get some fries. Okay, preparation's complete. Wait, but let's check this first. Music machine, cool. Alright, you guys ready? Mr. Virtuoso Mole, sir, I'm all ready to go. Thank you, gracious professional. We are in your debt. I remember being bad at this. I'm seeing improvement already, but I wonder if we can do better. Do you want to try again, professional? Yes. I believe in you, professional. Whip us into shape. How do they score this one? Is it you just have to keep somebody in each row alive? And by alive, I mean awake. I'm sensing improvement already, and it looks like it's almost time for the event. This means we only have enough time for one more session. Do you want to give this one more shot? I guess. I believe in you, professional. Whip us into shape. Beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous music. I'm sensing improvement already. Thank you for your time. We'll try to make do with what we have. You guys feeling ready for the performance? You think you're gonna ace it? That's the sound a tuba makes. That's the sound a drum makes. That's the sound a tuba makes. That's the sound a trumpet makes. These are all sounds that are correct. I don't know what I've been told. Sweetheart's love is good as gold. I don't know what I've been told. Sweetheart's love is good as gold. forget, can anybody dance with this Sprout Mole, or does it have to be someone specific? Can Aubrey do a dance?
I want to dance too, but no one will be my partner. Will one of you dance with me? Okay, I won't disappoint you.
There we go. It can just be anybody. It's actually really impressive that Kel is sitting in the chair like that. It's like laying down on his side on a chair that shouldn't be wide enough for that.
That was so much fun. What is this feeling? My heart is racing so fast. Thanks, hee hee.
Thanks, hee hee. You and your friends feel like new. I don't even think we needed to heal. Do you guys say this? Yeah, you guys say the same. Good as gold. Now they're gonna make us fight another Maximus. Lucius, you want another go? Yeah, you guys want another go. Kel's just good at anything physical. Like, can you imagine the muscle it would take to be like... Actually, it wouldn't. I was like laying down sideways on a chair. I don't think it would take a lot of muscle. It would just be kind of uncomfortable. Let's do one of these. We haven't done one of these in a while. Ball hit everyone. Begone, Lucius. Begone. Hey. Hey, don't you do that. Begone, Harold, begone! We're getting clams and Expin nachos. I'm gonna have Hero do a cook for Aubrey. I don't think I'm gonna need all Hero's juice, but we should be at full health before we fight. Hold on, are you gonna be... What do you roll? Ooh, I'll take that. I'll get a little more exp. Let's get rid of you first, actually. God, this song is so good. Hi, Therese. Oh, thank you for the wink. Look at Hero all smiley. Hi, Harold. Thank you for the free exp. Getting our levels up. Because I'm kind of worried about this sweetheart fight. If we go into it with lower levels, it'll be a little rough, probably.
Stop, imposters. I know what you are, and you are not sprout moles. Oh, you must be wondering how I'm able to tell. Well, you see, I am the son of the fabled warrior of legend, Sir Maximus. You may have bested my father, but I am stronger than he. With my impressive lineage and my father by my side, I will be victorious.
Oh, Sir Maximus II. We're just gonna get rid of you real fast. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make Sir Maximus angry. And we're gonna make us happy. And we'll throw a rubber band down. Probably should have saved that rubber band for a bigger boss, but I want to get rid of this guy. feel sad? Oh, that's rude. You just ruined our whole plan. But you just ruined everything. Is that how it's gonna be? Are we gonna have to, get angry? Get out of here, Sir Maximus. How would you even know your father's dying words? You weren't there. No, I cannot let my father's death be in vain. Oh, it's gonna be in vain. Oh shit, it's Ghost. Your dull attack was meaningless. Actually, I wonder if I can get a bread slice in. Will that be enough to do it? Yes. Fresh bread. Fresh bread. Father, forgive me. I'm sorry I have failed you. Well, it's okay. You'll do better next time. We're leveling up a lot. You want to go too? What's your initiative? Nat 20? No. Not this one. Not that one. We're gonna go stop by Mary real quick. Mary, can we get some strawberries? Excuse us. Mary, we're gonna need to eat some of this. Well, hello there, Aubrey. Looking cute today. You always take such good care of your hair. So, do you need any help with anything? All it costs is your love. We don't. We got all these quests, but we know how to do it. We know how to do a quest. We just need some strawberries. Some strawberries and a save. I think it was the bottom left corner that the spooky man was at. So we're gonna go down there. Oh. What's your initiative? Nat 20? Nope. Nope. Not falling for your cheating this time. Yes, we're gonna throw a clam in the fountain. Yes, we're gonna keep throwing clams in this fountain. Absolutely every day, every clam, all the time. I will throw every clam always. Oh, I forgot to set my Steam to offline. I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Throw some clams in the fountain. This is not fruit punch. Are you sure? Oh, jeez, look at the size of this crowd.
We'll never get through at this rate. Let's look around for another exit.
Maybe the crowd will die down eventually. We should check back here later. If you insist. What about you? What's your net? Nat 1, Nat 20? 15, anybody's game? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, Marcia. Hey. Hey, don't you do that. Yikes. Yeah, oh. I know she's mad, but like, y'all just took out Aubrey in 2 hits? Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that at all. Let's, Aubrey will stand. Oh. By 3s. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way, this way. Here's where we want to be. Here's the spooky hallway. We can let Omori take the lead here. Hi, Toast RL. How you doing tonight? Having a good one? Enjoying spooky hallways and whispering? So here's something I didn't do last time, is I heard if you stand on this for a bit, it's supposed to do a thing, maybe? Or maybe, oh, yep, there we go. Oh, there we go. This is fine. This is fine and normal. This is fine and normal. Yeah, O is right. Oh. But, Hey, Sunny? Hey, Sunny? Well, that was fun. That was fun and fine and normal. Can I go back? I'm guessing not, but what if we just stand here for a hot second? Yeah, the whispering is gone. I guess that's not a thing, but we still got this cool friend. You are brave to speak to me, young ones. Tell me, are you enjoying Sweetheart's castle? That girl, she was an elaborate one. This dwelling, it takes the shape of one's deepest desires. A place to return to, somewhere to call home. Sweetheart came to me a long time ago, a poor girl from the desert, and begged me on her knees to make this place hers. I gave her what she desired. A castle full of riches, servants for her to command, a stage for her to flaunt her power. Yet, she still wants more. It must be a curse. Soon, she will leave and not return. I know this. And when I have deemed that she has found her home elsewhere, I will look for a new owner. At that time, return to me, you with the empty eyes. Your soul is split, but you can choose only one path. It will be interesting to see what you will make of this dwelling. Okay, and then we get a repeat. I want to see what we make of this dwelling. I want the castle. Give me the castle, please. The castle. Give me the castle. I would like 1 castle, please. I would like to order 1 architecture with a side of castle, please. Well, that was a fun little sidetrack. Let's just forget we saw any of that. 30 clams. 25 clams. Did we go in these rooms? Oh, we did. This is the movie theater. Sweetheart specialty and crumpets. Would you like to have one? Absolutely. I would love to have some of these crumpets. I've watched every episode of Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts at least 6 times.
Hey, you want some popcorn? It's 80 clams.
Sure. Got some popcorn. You want to watch a movie? Yeah. Let's watch Sweetheart the movie. Oh shit. This is different than the one we watched last time. Does that mean there's a different movie every time? Dude, look at her jukes. She's totally dodging that dragon fire. That dragon has an eye patch. Is this animated? An animated movie? Hold on. If we... Oh, the scene you saw in the grate is different depending on the route? Oh. That's interesting. I'm like, I did like a quick spoiler-free walkthrough type dealio. Aw. There are a couple movies you can keep watching. Oh, we're gonna check these out. Homegrown. Yeah, I checked a quick spoiler-free walkthrough to make sure I wouldn't like accidentally mess up the Hikikomori route and like get the same ending I got last time. Sweetheart approved. But in there I was like, I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up the castle thing. And it was like, also if you stand on the grate, you get transported somewhere else. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember to do that. And we did. We remembered and we did it. And we stood on it and we saw a thing. There's an achievement for watching all the movies. This is the one we saw last time. We saw Lo-Fi Sweetheart Cars to relax and study to. What else we got, though? Hey, what else we got? Absolutely, we want to watch a movie with our friends. I need to watch more movies. I think I haven't seen enough movies in the real world. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit. This is like one of them early 2000s Flash cartoons. Like a Sproutmole, sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart. Saw Ghost in the Shell at your local IMAX today? Nice. I need to pay attention to when, like, movie theaters are showing cool movies instead of just new movies. Because back when I was in a school that had an anime club, they would usually let us know and be like, oh, hey, they're doing anime screenings, let's go watch it. But nowadays, oh shit, this is some drama. Nowadays, it's like you gotta look that up yourself. Oh no. To be continued? No, how could you leave it on that cliffhanger? I can't imagine seeing Ghost in the Shell in an IMAX. Is it as cool as it sounds? Was it absolutely insane? Did you feel like you were also the ghost in the shell? Do you think we'll see Ghost in the Shell in Sweetheart's movie theater? It was really cool. Nice. Ooh, I could buy that. And you get a free ball and chain? You've never seen it before. I feel like... I don't know if I ever finished Ghost in the Shell. I know I've definitely watched some of it, but it was definitely like at home with my brother, and he may have fallen asleep during it because he's very good at falling asleep during things. So I might not have finished that one. There's too many movies in the world and not enough hours to watch them all. Oh shit. This is my favorite. in the show or the movie. That's actually, it might have been the show. I feel like it's a lot easier to stop a show midway. But I definitely also have, like, a copy of the movie somewhere. Have you seen both the show and the movie? And if so, which is better? Because that's definitely one I want to get into. There's a lot of things that are classics that people are always like, you should watch this, it's a classic. And I say, yes, yes I should, and then I don't. We've seen this one. Don't you dare leave us on another cliffhanger. Oh shit, wait. Oh wait, I was gonna say, is that Sweetheart in the audience? But no, that's their, life-sized Sweetheart doll. Did we see them all? We might have seen them all. Or if they're random, maybe there's one secret sneaky one that's just hiding. I'm gonna give it a couple more. Give it, say 2 more after this. If we don't see anything new, we're just gonna head back out. Aww. Christmas. Hallmark flick. Oh shit, this is the song that Toby Fox did, right? It's on the bonus CD. What a bop. I started downloading some of the songs on this soundtrack. And I forgot to get the bonus songs. So I gotta get those. Oh ho ho instead of ho 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 because she's an Ojo. She's a Santojo. There are 11 movies? Oh my god. Why are there so many? Saw this one. How many have we seen? Definitely like at least 6, right? Hey, Popcorn Girl, can we pick which movie we want to see next? We saw this one. We've got to have seen most of them by this point, right? Like at least... I said 6, but probably closer to like... 9 maybe? Oh, 11, 10 of them? Maybe we only need one more? We saw this one, my favorite movie, the best movie, 10 out of 10, would watch again, but it's all random luck. Popcorn Girl, can you please put on the movie we haven't seen yet? Thank you. I'm gonna give it 2 more after this. We saw this one. If we don't get a new movie, we're heading out. We gotta read books or something? We gotta go to the book place and remove... We're missing 3... Okay. Okay, that... We saw this one. We saw Dino Snore. Alright, one more. One more, and then we'll just... If it's not new, we'll head out, and maybe we'll come back later. Maybe we'll come back and watch a few more movies before we do the big boss fight. But... what do we got? Same movie twice in a row. Rude, 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 rude. Extremely rude. I want a refund. I want a refund for my ticket. You made us watch the same movie twice. Ooh, a pearl. I'll take that, thank you.
I love Sweetheart so much I can't even remember a time before her. Seriously, I can't.
As a reputable movie critic, I believe that all of Sweetheart's works are beyond what our feeble minds can comprehend. A beach one, tennis one, and a black and white hypnosis one. Ooh. I do want to watch those. Let's pop in here. Let's do whatever the mini quest in here was. Get rid of all the non-pink moles. Everybody who can't follow dress code. Is that ghost always there? I do want to get hypnosist. I do want to get hypnotizered. It's not strawberry syrup. I also like the idea of just putting plastic flamingos in a fountain. Well, it's been a while since I've seen you four. Up to no good again, I presume? Have you learned your lesson after venturing out of the tunnels? Next time you won't be so lucky. I don't remember who you are. I don't remember this lady at all. I'm just gonna hop up here. Excuse me, you guys are in the way. I want to get to that cake. I do want to take a snack of that cake. Take a little bite. Oh, Conga Island, there's no toys on this one. I feel like if we do this enough, we should get something, but I don't think we do. I think this is just a place for fun, and there is no jam packet here. There is only Conga on Conga Island. Back into the cake we go. I was about to say I wish taking a bite of cake transported me somewhere else, but it kind of does. When you take a bite of like a really good cake, it brings you to another dimension of flavor. Oh, I have a question for you. Do you think ghosts would be considered a gas? No, they're a plasma. How dare they make me wait? I'm an esteemed guest. Oh my, there's simply no time to admit entry to all these unruly guests. It just goes to show that we mustn't ever underestimate the popularity of our dear sweet sweetheart. You there, servants with the ugly faces. The upcoming main event has a strict dress code. It is of utmost importance that all of our audience is dressed to Sweetheart's exact specifications. Here is a simple chart that even a non-sprout mole could understand. Good, pink, bad, blue, yellow, green, orange. Got it. Kindly ask the lesser guests to follow you and bring them to me. You could do something that simple, can't you? Yeah. We're gonna need you to come to the front of the line. Let's go. Oh, wait, what do you mean pink? Oh, it's pink question mark. No, maybe you should leave. Oh, I forgot we gotta get Hero's Sparkles in on this. Come on, let's go. I'm sparkling for you, let us go. Greetings, esteemed guest. Please follow me as your presence is urgently required.
Me? They've got to make an exception. I must go show them a piece of my mind.
And you? We're gonna need you to follow us. Dang, I knew I picked the wrong tie. Don't worry, it's fine, you'll be fine. We're just gonna get you to follow us, thank you. Just right this way. There will be cake, there will be prizes, there will be moonwalking, there will be balloon games, there will... Oh, no, not you, you're actually pink. No, you can stay. There will be balloon animals, there will be face painting, there will be gift baskets, there will be free appetizers, there will be little umbrellas in your drink, there will be sandwiches? What are other cool things you can get at a party? There will be Beanie Babies, there will be clowns? Do people like clowns? There's probably gonna be at least one clown. There will be a petting zoo and go-karts and I already said sandwiches. There will be all sorts of entrees and non-trays And once you eat them all, they will be gone trays. Orange was one of the bad colors, but I don't see any orange sprout moles. I only see the other ones. There will be oranges. There will be fruit punch. There will be sody pops. There will be Mountain Dew. There will be Sierra Mist. There will be 7-Up. There will be Coke and Pepsi and root beer. Did we get them all? Not strawberry syrup. I think we got them all. I want to get that book though. I think we got everybody. Only Pink's left. Alright, we did it. Splendid, I knew you had it in you. Now we can finally get rid of these unpinkish guests. Guards, escort these sprout moles to the dungeon. They'll be fine in there. There's all the things that I just said in the last couple minutes in the dungeon. And that takes care of that. Those unpinkish guests will never see the light of day again. Nice. I'm gonna need to check that chart again. Got it. Pink, good. Now let me steal this book. Got an interesting book. It's interesting. You can give that to Demi. Bunch of books, pages glued shut. I'm glad they didn't glue shut the interesting book. What about this one? You got a poetry book. It's item. I could have sworn I saw a pearl up one of these ladders, but maybe my brain lied to me and it was just book. Maybe it was just book the whole time. You got book! There's another book up top. Yeah. Got it, nabbed it. Booked it. You don't want tag. What is book? Is it toy? Yeah, the stream delay. Still not a pearl though. Important? Is it important book? Oh, it's a quit book, isn't it? Hero, do you want a book? Oh, wearer gains more experience in battle. Hold on now. We're gonna level up Omori a lot. You can have a book. It's for learning. It's for smarts and thinking and brain powers. You guys need a better chant. Like, can't you go like 2, 4, 6, 8? Who do you know that's really great? It's Sweetheart. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Natural 1? Yeah. Yeah. Nat 1. Let's go. Get Lucius out of the way first. We can do this one. Be gone, Lucius. Easy every time. Got a lot of exp, got a lot of clams. Oh, finally we learned homemade jam. We're gonna need to put that in. We're gonna need to swap that in. Skills. We can get rid of massage for now. We're gonna keep massage in actually in case we have to fight a bear. Let's try that. What does Ricochet do? Damage to a foe 3 times. Let's do that. Let's try that. Let's go watch another movie. Just one. Just a one. Oh shit. We got the hypnosis. We got the hypnotosis. Are you feeling hypnotized? Are you feeling the need to buy Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts merchandise? Because I sure am. This is the recycling machine song. Well, now we're gonna have to watch another one. Since we finally got a new one. Because what if we get 3 new ones in a row? Okay, we didn't do that. But we did get this dope song again. Goodbye, dope song. Back to questing. Oh, hold on. We're gonna need a snack. We're gonna need a snack because I think we're gonna have to fight another Maximus. We're gonna have to fight another little guy with a sword growing. Oh, hold on. Who's up in the projector booth? Sproutmole with glasses. Got it. Gonna break this. Gonna break this. Gonna break this. It's a lot of clams. We're getting a lot of clams. Is it because Aubrey has the luck item on? You have the upper hand, but I think we can actually take you out in one go. Not quite one go, but like close to one go. Probably could have taken you out in one go if Omori had attacked twice. We gotta go this way.
Guys, stop it. You aren't helping at all. We were supposed to have heralds guarding the entrance to the show, but I heard they all got held up by the ballroom and library. Whatever's going on must be quite the event if it's even more important than Sweetheart's latest showcase.
What's this, the art show? Hello, all you art lovers. I'm gonna sing my heart out at karaoke this week. No one can top my cover of Don't Stop, Sweetheart. Me and the boys are thinking about going to karaoke this week. You guys should join us.
I want to go to karaoke too.
Then go. Get our clams. Everybody should always go to karaoke if that's an option.
Welcome to the Royal Gallery. This month's feature is
Waivers. Wait. How to pronounce wever.
Ouvra.
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 This month's feature is
Oeuvres of Sweetheart.
The More You Know.
Wow, I am beyond moved by this work. The unabashed display of this artist's immense ego is truly breathtaking.
Galleries are all about showing off cool stuff. They should be showing me off. I'm cool stuff too. You sure are, bud. You sure are, soy sauce. These paintings, they've awakened something in me. Hope it's not permanent. That's how I feel every time I go to an art gallery. And yo, this showing is simply magnifique. Dawan. Dawan thought Dawan understood art, but after coming here, Dawan is starting to second guess himself. Behold. Isn't this the finest piece of art you've ever laid your eyes upon? Oh, it's Turlet. Got some ramen. Oh, key. Gonna eat that. And we are for sure going in the hole. Go in the hole? Yes, yes, yes. Going in the hole. Going in the hole. This is totally normal to go inside a hole. Look, it's our very normal good room that's not spooky at all. That's fine. That's us playing the violin. That's fine. That's everybody playing cards. That's fine. That's Aubrey eating a watermelon. That's fine. That's Basil's birthday cake. That's fine. That's Aubrey's cool raincoat. I almost said poncho. Poncho could be a raincoat. That's fine. That's everybody napping at a picnic. Basil's photo album. Very fine and normal and not weird or spooky or scary at all. I can't go past these photos though, which is strange because you'd think you'd be able to just walk right over them. Yeah, this is from when Basil blacked out the photos. You just get a little bit of rubbing alcohol. It'll come right off. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Sometimes they're just like that. We can't smash this face yet because we haven't gone to the desert to meet the face man who tells us about how to smash a face. But we gotta remember all these beautiful arts. We gotta remember to go to the desert before we jump in the stage hole. Because I want to talk to the tall cowboy man. I want to talk to the dancing cowboy man on top of the sand. Got 2 clams. Got 2 clams. In hindsight, you think it would have been really interesting to be able to play the Hikomori's route first? Yeah. Because you wouldn't, like... I guess we'll have to see after we see what the ending is like, but... definitely playing through the game, there's a lot of stuff you see and you don't know what it means. Like, we did the Hangman the first time around and we saw those, blacked out photos. And we were just like, huh, that's weird and spooky and creepy. Oh. I'm gonna go eat some snacks and also watch another movie. But yeah, second time through, there's a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, that dialogue that they're saying means something completely different. Now that we know what Omori and Basil have experienced, or oh, the photos aren't just blacked out to be spooky, they're like that because Basil actually did that. What do we got? What do we got? Christmas. Alright, Sir Maximus, let's go. I am curious to see what if we get any other, like, lore information from the Hikikomori route. Because from what I understand, the difference between the two is that the like, true ending, the daytime route, is the sunny route, and you are more, like, real-world focused. So I guess that one would make sense to get, like, the truth and stuff. I wonder if you get any version of the truth in the Hikikomori run. You must be wondering how I'm able to tell. You see, I'm the son of the fabled warrior of legend, Sir Maximus II, and grandson of Sir Maximus. You may have bested my father and grandfather, but that has only fueled my rage and thirst for vengeance. With my impressive lineage and my father and my grandfather by my side, I will be victorious and avenge my family. This guy probably gets mad, right? That's what his deal was. So we'll just attack. And we'll do the team spirit, and hopefully it won't mess up this time. Momo. Yeah, we're making our way through Sweetheart's Castle. We watched a bunch of movies. We're slowly getting to the part of the route that's different. Part of the route that's... Oh right, I forgot that Nightbot does that when you lurk. It's a very important command. Alright, we got this. If I do Ricochet, I don't think I've ever used Ricochet in this game before. We'll actually do a fast food. Or a quick snack. Omori's attack whiffed? What? You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to miss. You're only allowed to attack. I don't care if Happy makes your accuracy go down. You're only allowed to be dead. I guess we're just gonna attack. No, I cannot let my father's and his father's deaths be in vain. It's fine, you can let him be in vain. If anybody ever tells you that you need to take revenge for your family or friends or whatever, just say, psh, that's fine. Revenge only brings about hate and other bad stuff. It'll just bring more revenge and it'll be an endless cycle. And hey, don't do that. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, no, no, no. None of that. You're not allowed to do that. There we go. Father, grandfather, I'm sorry, I have failed you. Get that X, get that clams, get that tofu. Mood wrecker. I think we'll be fine for this sweetheart fight, even if we don't fight the 20 bears. Hey, is it just me or does it seem quieter all of a sudden? Wasn't there a crowd of sprout moles at the entrance earlier? I don't see them around anywhere.
They must have finally pushed their way outside. Let's follow them, Omori. Maybe they can lead us out of here.
Yeah, but what if we pop in for one more movie? Excuse me, excuse me. What if we just go see one more movie? What if we just watch one more movie with our friends? Oh, we've seen this one already. The drama. You think someone's gonna die in the next episode? I bet the Dr. Sprout Mole is gonna poison Captain Boyfriend Space Guy. I bet that's how the next one's gonna play out. And then it's gonna become a murder mystery and you have to discover who murdered who, but we as the audience already know it, so Sweetheart has to become a detective and figure out who murdered Boyfriend. And the answer is Doctor. And he's gonna leave a trail of, like, medical supplies, like Band-Aids, and she's gonna have to follow the trail of Band-Aids all the way to the poison bottle that says Dr. Sprout Mole's poison for killing Space Boyfriend, and she's gonna see that and it's gonna be very dramatic, like camera pan, zoom in. You know when you watch those like Indian soap operas where they do like a million special effects for drama? It's gonna do that also. And then they're gonna throw the Sprout Mole in the dungeon and live happily ever after the end. Woohoo! We're finally out of Sweetheart's Castle! I wonder what's up with that big event everyone's preparing for.
Strange. I don't see the sprout moles from the entrance anywhere. Where could they have all gone?
They're must be a hidden exit somewhere. Let's poke around at anything that looks suspicious. I wonder, can I just go straight here? I do have to fight this horse real quick. I mean, we're not going to do that. But I do need it in my faux facts book, because I think we get an achievement for filling that up. Can I just do the password since I know it? Will it yell at me for not talking to them? Beautiful. Oh, hold on. Did I get the first word wrong? Beautiful. Planet. Sized. Statue. It was magnificent, is it? It's magnificent jelly donut. Sweet jelly filled donut. There's like a oh, this isn't a heel. That's fine. We got this. It was pretty sure it's like sweet jelly filled donut. Oh my god, the options aren't even there until you talk to them? Rude, 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 rude. Never mind. Never mind. I know that you're gonna zap me anyway. Oh, that's cruel. What if I'm psychic and I just know the future, or I'm really good at guessing? You need to talk to the giant statue before you can get the passwords anyway. That's true. Because the other moles will just, like, not say anything. Nat 1? Yeah, we can fight a Nat 1. Let's get Marsha out of the way, because Marsha's, like, crazy strong for whatever reason. Rebound. Be gone, Marsha. Be gone, Marsha. There we go. Are we happy? Get rid of Therese. Let's do a ricochet. I like when games let you cheat if you just know the password, or if you just know, like if you've played before, or if you're just really good at guessing. But I guess they want you to go through this cool, throw ball maze. Hi, Bush Penguin. Ah! Hold on, let's get some screams in here. Ah! We're fighting sprout moles. Let's do a fast food. Is sad good against happy? Sad is good against happy, huh? Anger is good against sad because you can beat up a sad nerd, but sad is good against happy because when you're happy and you see somebody who's sad, it gets rid of your happy. We win. Ow, I forgot about the lasers.
Is everyone okay? What happened?
That sweetheart topiary just fired a laser at us. I'm surprised you know the word topiary. There's gotta be a way to get rid of these guys. With the power of throw ball. Yeah, I gotta use this one. Alright, Kel. Take it away with... Alright, sweetheart, you asked for this. Hi-ya! Great job, Kel. Dang, I missed.
How silly, Kel. You're not gonna knock anything out throwing like that. Why don't you try aiming for once?
Huh? Aim? I can do that?
Of course. Even you can aim, Kel.
Alright, I'll give it my best shot. Ace throw. #1 pitcher of the baseball team. Every time pitches perfect game, 100% of it always. Very good at throw ball, very good at toss and hit. Very good at, what's cornhole? Cornhole is the one where you throw a beanbag into a hole, I believe. Throlio. So good at Throlio. Perfect every time at toss-em-ups and fling-arounds. There are 4 passwords that must be spoken to the Sweetheart statue to unveil the secret tunnel. Naturally, as one of the chosen elite, I have been given the responsibility of guarding the second of the 4. You want to know the password, huh? Not so fast there, buddy. I gotta say, you're awfully tall for a sprout mole. How do I know if you really are one of us highly intelligent and majestic creatures? You think I'd ever spill the password to a potential spy tic-tac-toss? Ooh. I'd be really good at tic-tac-toss, I think. Don't make me laugh. If you're so sure you're a sprout mole, why don't you prove it? I'll tell you the password if you can guess what I'm thinking about right now. Survival. Aha! I knew there was something fishy about you. Everyone knows sprout moles are immortal. Guards, take these buffoons away. Wait, there's a wrong answer? I wanted to guess the least likely answer. Oh shit, they just put you right in the dun- Oh, there they are. Huh. Don't mind me.
Help us.
Was there one that I didn't get to go in? Like this one? Can I still not get in there? I want to see the skeleton. Oh, I can aim now. Hold on. Hold on, I can aim now. It's not fruit punch. I know it's not fruit punch. I want to throw. I already threw. Let me in. Oh, they don't attack us anymore because we're wearing masks. Hey, I want to get in there. I want to see what's up with that place. Their dungeon is really easy to break out of. I don't even know how I would get there. Hi, Mary. They threw us in the dungeon again. Oh my god, you can't eat the pickles if you're Kel. But I don't like pickles. It still heals Kel, right? Like... Ah yes, pickles. We would love to eat some. Okay, it does still heal him, but that's kind of fun. I can see it. I can see the room up there that the ladder leads to, but how do I get in there? I've been stuck down here so long, I feel like I can barely move muscle. Huh? What's that face for? It is not alive. Oh. Was, Let's, smash some pots real quick. Got some tofu. It's not alive, 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 it's not alive. Tentacle poking out of the ground. I don't think we went in here last time. I don't think we found our way over here last time. It's not alive, it's not alive, it's not alive, it's not alive. It's not telling us what the juice is this time. That was a little unnerving. Is this the torture chamber? Yeah, these are some rude dead skeletons, not even talking to us. Extremely rude of them. Attack again. If I were a dead skeleton, I would talk to anybody who rattled my bones. Yeah, this is just kind of a, Marshes are slow. Not alive, not alive. Got some life gem, not alive, not alive. Oh. Are Marshes in charge of torture? Bye, Marcia. Learned painful truth. It's not alive. Assortment of lethal weapons. One of them is missing. Oh. Which one is missing? Can we find it? Oh, you're Engie. Which means we can get rid of you faster. There we go. Bye, Marcia. Not alive. It's not alive. None of these guys are alive. Do we get anything for killing all these Martians? You know what I realized? The book gives you more EXP. Tofu. But like, at the end of the battle, it only gives you one number for experience. So does that mean one person holding the book means more experience for everybody in the battle? Or does just like that one person get more experience and it doesn't actually tell you the number? Yeah, it just says wearer gains more experience in battle. And Omori is a higher level than everybody else, so I guess... just only Omori gets it, and we don't get to know how much he's getting. Smuggler Jash, I'm gonna need to buy some stuff. Do you have, maybe I don't need to buy some stuff. I kind of wanted, like, a rubber band. But you don't have those. Well, we're just gonna walk out of here. Oh. Get that pearl. Where does this one go? Oh, this is the one we came out of the first time. Easy every time. Escaping a dungeon is so easy. Yeah, last time we played, we got the right answers for the little guards of the password every time. So I thought maybe all of them were right answers. I'm pretty sure it was Sweetheart for this dude. Are you thinking about Sweetheart? Oh, I was thinking about Tofu, but you know what? You're right. I should absolutely be thinking about Sweetheart. Perhaps you're even more of a sprout mole than me. Maybe there's only one wrong answer, and like, it's 3 out of 4 are correct. I apologize for ever doubting you. I guess there are all kinds of sprout moles out there. Now, lean in closer. The password I have been entrusted with is Jelly. You got that? Promise you won't tell anyone, okay? I promise nothing. Excuse me, pardon me. What do you got? Nat 1? Yeah. You're going down, nerds. We're gonna do a rebound. We're gonna get rid of Marcia. Nerds. Look at these Dungeons and Dragons playing nerds, I say as a Dungeon and Dragon playing nerd myself. I know what a, nerds. I know what a, hit dice is. I know about spell slots, and I know how to die. I know what happens when your hit points reach 0. You don't die, you fall unconscious, and then you have 3 death save rolls to bring your character to stable. I know how to forget my class features, yeah. I know how to forget what spells I have and what they do. I know how to use Mage Hand to touch everything. I know how to fill out a character sheet and never play the game. Honestly, filling out the character sheet may or may not be the best part. No, that's a lie. Playing it is very fun. Going on fun adventures and doing very stupid stuff to solve puzzles and beat enemies is extremely enjoyable. I know how to forget all my items. I know how to, ow. I know how to forget about lasers. This is the way to the bears, I think. We don't need to go down there. We don't need to go to the bears this time. We don't need to spend 20 minutes character sheet making his advanced picker math. It's like, God, if you're making it from the books, we are gonna go down here. We're not gonna open it, but we're just gonna go down and see them. We're just gonna take a little trip to the zoo. Hi, bears. Look at all those items we're not gonna get because I don't want to fight 20 bears. If you're making it from the book, it's insanely hard. If you're making it from, like, what do you call it? The D&D Beyond app? 200 bears. Yeah, if you're doing it from the app, it's a lot easier because it's just like a step-by-step guides you through it.
There are 4 passwords that must be spoken to the sweetheart statue to unveil the secret tunnel.
Yeah, online is way easier. In high school, I used the book because it was before smartphones and before apps. It was back when a phone could have a keyboard, but it usually didn't.
But, I'm supposed to hold on to the super secret password and everything, right? But, like, it's about food, so now I'm just thinking about food all the time. It makes me hungry. I've started chewing on the grass to curb my appetite. Can you believe it? They should really start providing food to the guards around here.
Usually when you're making characters, you happen upon classes and races that weren't in the official canon yet, so they weren't in apps and stuff. Oh, that's also rough. I think sometimes you can... I think, like, Roll20, it'll let you put homebrew stuff in, but, like, not the official, like, D&D Beyond app. Yeah, and then there's also, like, expansion packs, like if you get Xanthar's Guide to Everything or whatever.
I'm like, what kind of password is Donut anyway? As in, like, that stupid pet name that weird blue guy always calls Sweetheart or something? Please.
Made a changeling before it was official. Ooh, Unearthed Arcana, yeah. There's, like, a lot of stuff. The best way to play D&D is to ignore some of the rules. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game of Dungeons and Dragons that actually paid attention to your carrying capacity. Or, like, your hunger levels. What do you call hunger levels in the real world? Stomach volume of empty? Hunger, just regular hunger? I guess, yeah. That's just regular hunger.
Saying things like, why wouldn't you ask me to marry you yet? And I'm sorry, my friends don't approve of this relationship all the time. Ugh, so annoying. But whatever. I'm still stuck here guarding the passwords with those 3 other guards. Those guys couldn't keep a secret to save their lives.
Food meter. Food meter sounds closer to correct. I'm pretty sure whenever I go into the office and it gets to be around like noon or 1 o'clock, my coworkers are always be saying, Oh no, my food meter is running low. I better clock out for lunch. Your DM flat out ignored spell material? Because that's never fun. Oh yeah, that too. Nobody, like... sometimes they'll be like, okay, like, you have your component pouch and just assume you have all your components unless it's like a really expensive one. Because I think there's some spells that need like a diamond and you can like revive someone with it. And that would be insane if you could just do that all the time, any of the time, for just a spell slot. But we do no mats for, yeah, except for consumes. Yeah. Also, yeah, you should always carry your food meter around all the time, because how else will you know if you're hungry and you need to eat?
Pity me if you want, see if I cares. Here I am, trapped in this lonely little corner in the garden, guarding the word donut of all things. Jeez Louise.
Food meter apps? Do they make those? Can I get an app that tells me when I'm hungry? Because some of the times I legit forget. I'll be like playing a game or drawing an art or existing, and the clock will say like, hey, you haven't eaten anything in 7 years. Components for spells matter if you're doing a survival game, like you lost all your items. Oh, that too. But sometimes you can sort of say like, oh, if you lose your component pouch, then you can't cast it, but I'm not going to keep track of like, I'm not going to make you buy spices and and bat bones every time you walk into town. Yeah, I will say some people do enjoy doing that. Some people do like the mathematical. You don't have 3 sticks and a firefly, you're never gonna cast. I'm guessing that's like a light spell, huh? That's probably like spell of enchant torch to be exist. Haven't played in a while. Yeah. I also... Oh. I should have known better. I'm a fool. Why is there birdhouse? But there are definitely some people who do enjoy, like, keeping track of that stuff. They wanna... Ooh. We're gonna take a bite. We can finally learn the power of bounce. Munch, 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 munch. The power of... spell of tweet. Spell of put birdhouse in game. You, bulbous one, your eyes, they tell me you yearn to learn. Excellent, 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 excellent. I will teach you. Come. I love mushrooms. I wish mushrooms would talk to me in the real world instead of just ignore my questions. I want to know what it feels like to exist as decay. You do not have the same sparkle in your eyes as the bulbous one. He is the only one I will teach. Alright. Bulbous it is. I like how they call Omori bulbous. Like, looking at the art, that is not a word I would describe Omori as, but maybe Omori is just bulbous. Like the implication that the mushrooms don't talk to you because they're ignoring you. What do you think they can't hear me? You think I need to talk louder? Bet they're a bunch of fungi. I bet they're a bunch of dung guy because they're poop. Because they're mean to me and they don't answer my questions about having one cell but not really. They're probably fun guys. You have come, excellent. Now observe. The hard bulbs like the one behind me hold creatures like me. However, we are unable to escape our own means. With a very specific and intricate cutting technique, one will be able to release us from our bloody fate. However, this technique takes years, perhaps even decades to master. If you agree to learn it, there's no telling how long this will take. Yet with time, I believe you will do great things. Are you ready to take the challenge to become my disciple? Yes, 10-year time skip, let's go. I'm already trained for a long time. Excellent, 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 excellent. You have grown so much, unlike this bulb behind me. Now cut it, using your perfected techniques so that it may live. If you say no, does that mean you don't train for 10 minutes?
At last I am free. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this, it's a gift from me.
Dandelion.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Up we go. Now we will be able to get to the dancing man. Does that mean Sweetheart's just been sitting in her happy castle for 10 years, or however long we train for, a long time. Just throw it that. What is... I want to see what's down in the thing. The trapdoor. The door that's a hole in the ground. The hole door, the ground door, the floor door. I want to go down the floor door. I bet there's something cool down there, or something normal.
There are 4 passwords that must be spoken to Sweetheart Statue to unveil the past the Sweetheart Statue. Naturally, as one of the chosen elite, I have been given the responsibility of guarding the 3rd of the 4.
I already know what it is. It's filled. Your word is filled.
Huh? You want to know the password? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
Please?
Huh? You really need it? Like you really, really need it? Like you really, really, really need it? Like you really, 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 really need it? Huh. Well, I guess I have no choice then.
Really, really, really need it. Well, we need it so bad. We've never needed anything more in our entire lives.
But you have to promise not to tell anyone else. Pinky swear on it now. I'm sorry, but you have to learn to keep a secret before I can tell you the secret password.
Alright, I promise I'll pinky swear. I'll pinky swear. I'll pinky swear this time, I promise. I really, 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 really promise. I promise so hard. I've never promised this hard before in my entire life.
You have to promise not to tell anyone else. Pinky swear on it. Okay.
Ta-da!
And done. Phew, I was worried you might have been someone untrustworthy. Now lean in closer. The password I have been entrusted with is... filled. You got that? Promise you won't tell anyone, okay?
Excuse me, pardon me, I'm coming through here. Hey, Harold's party. Did you know the 3rd password is filled? Can you believe that? What a stupid password. I've never seen a password so dumb. This is the run where I not only stay inside, but I'm also mean. Harold filled donut. We're playing Omori mean run, where we tell all the passwords to everybody. We break Alex the Esteemed heart by telling the password we promised not to tell. Even though we promised so hard. Even though we did the pinky promise. Do you think you get a curse if you break a pinky promise? I think bad things will happen to you if you do that. I think the universe will know. Yeah, absolutely. I think the universe would know if you broke a pinky promise and would say, what is your problem? I'm gonna throw every bad thing that's ever existed at you. We're gonna need to be somebody who likes pickles so we can eat these pickles. Curse upon your pinky. Your pinky will fall off or get longer, one or the other. Either way, it'll be kind of inconvenient. Hey Mary, guess what? Did you know that the 3rd password is filled? We're gonna save. I think we need to save. We haven't saved in a hot minute. Let's go get that final password. Curse upon your pinky. A curse, a curse. I'm making us switch back and forth from Kel so we can eat pickles and also throw thing. Let's get that melon. Cheese wheel. Ow. Guess we gotta do this one. I wonder what else you could do to get a curse in the real world. Breaking a pinky promise for sure. Probably lying to a baby. Like, a baby can't even understand you already. Like, it doesn't even know how to talk yet. So if you choose to lie to something that there's no point in lying to, like a baby, I think you could get a curse for that.
Naturally, as one of the chosen elite, I have been given the responsibility of guarding the 1st of the 4.
Lying on top of a baby, that'll get you, bad for baby. Don't do that. Hey, pro tip to everybody watching and listening in, don't lie down on a baby, probably. It's a beautiful day out in the garden, isn't it, brothers and sisters? Ah, you're saying you'd like to know the password? Easy curse on a baby, then. I remember seeing, like, a Tumblr post that was saying you could curse a lie on baby. Yeah, there's, like, a Tumblr post that was something like, in a pinch, you can hand a curse to pretty much any baby. It's not, like, ethical, but you could do it. And that's probably true. But if you're cursed from lying to the baby, I don't know if you could pass that curse on. It's a good post, and it's just true facts. If you have a cursed item, you can just pass it off to any baby. That's what it is. And it's true. A baby will accept a cursed item instantly. They don't know what it is, they just want it. Babies and curses go hand in hand like peanut butter and a jar that holds peanut butter.
Ah, you're saying you'd like to know the password. I apologize. I'm afraid it's not in my jurisdiction. Although, I suppose something tasty off-white and cubish may change my mind.
Hand in hand like a hand in a peanut butter jar. Hand in hand like a pinky and a promise.
Oh, delicious, irresistible tofu. I suppose I could let it slip just this once. Now, lean in closer. The password I've been entrusted with is sweet. You got that? Promise you won't tell anyone, okay?
Y'all would not believe this password we just learned. It's sweet. The first password is sweet. Sweet jelly-filled donut. We know it. We learned it. We smelled it. We tasted it. I don't remember doing this last time either. Oh. Okay. That's fine and normal, I think. That's fine and normal and not scary at all. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's not even as scary. Alright, we got the password. Spoopy. The password is... up, down, up. Up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Totally fine. We got sweet. Flamingo. Eating. Remember, go up to Orange Oasis before you go in the mythical hole? Absolutely. Every single second of this entire stream tonight, I've been thinking about talking to that dancing cowboy man. Filled. Toast. I need to talk to the dancing man. I need to know what he has to say. I need to know before he gets replaced with a sand sculpture.
You said sweet jelly-filled donut. Huh. Fine.
Dancing man. Oh, we're gonna see the dancing man. There's probably a save point like right down here, isn't there? Yeah, we're in the fan site. Aubrey, let's break some pots. There is a bear in here we should fight. And I think a jar of pickles. 10 clams. 30 clams. We're getting a lot of clams. I want to go in there. I want to see our artist friend. Please. Please, please. Let me in, please. Hello, Smuggler Josh. Hello, bear. I guess there's not a save point here. Oh. If you listen very carefully, you can hear the wedding chorus, the wedding choir. Here's our save point. Anyway, I'm gonna fight this bear real quick. Hello, bear. I know the secret of bear. It's be sad. Headbutt. Annoy and massage. Massage the bear. Bear, sad. No, bear massage. Secret of bear, rude. Secret of bear, massage. Oh. This is fine. We're just gonna massage this bear real quick. Headbutt the bear. Stab the bear. Headbutt the bear. Snack the Omori. Oops, we're good. We did not succumb. We're good. What heals a lot on heart? You want a waffle, bud? Let's give you a waffle. And you just keep massaging this bear. Stab the bear. Massage the bear. Headbutt the bear. I might have to take off, we do. We're gonna dandelion the bear instead. And then we're gonna give Omori some juice. Some tasty soda. We're gonna neutral the bear. We're gonna stab the bear. We're going to headbutt the bear. And it's gone. No more bear. Easy peasy every time. And we got our teddy bear. Easy peasy every time. GG easy. The E in easy is the same E that's the second letter in bear. That's how you know it's easy to fight a bear. People are always saying this. The E in easy is the same shape as the W in bear. Exactly. If you just kind of like rotate it counterclockwise by 90 degrees. And then the W in bear is the same as the W in victory. Because victory means win. Exactly. Whoa, what's with all these decorations?
It looks like someone's about to get married.
Uh-oh, the show's about to start. Let's hide. They're so good at hiding. Welcome all, welcome all. Today is a most momentous occasion. After 42 seasons of Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts, it is now time to air our final episode. It has been a splendiferous run. Thank you all for your viewership. For as long as we've been on air, we have rigorously looked for a perfect suitor for our beloved Sweetheart. And each time, regretfully, Sweetheart was unable to find her one true love. But this time we believe that we have truly outdone ourselves. This is the moment to end all moments. History begins here. Dim the lights, please. The final episode begins now. Let us commence the wedding. Let's see how all our training paid off. Please welcome to the aisle, Sweetheart's perfect suitor. She's gonna marry a cake. Gasp. Yes, it's true. Now you've seen everything. The answer has been obvious all along. The only suitor magnificent enough for Sweetheart is Sweetheart herself. Silence. Ahem. Let us begin the ceremony. said it last time, and I'll say it again, but marrying yourself is like a power move. And kind of the ideal. I would throw a wedding for myself and jump out of my own cake. Oh, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Ah, sweetheart's marrying herself? That's so lame.
Don't laugh, Kel. I actually feel kind of bad for her.
Now, does anyone object to this holy matrimony? What would the invitations to that wedding look like? Well, it would have a big question mark on it. And I think everybody would actually think they were going to one of those like murder mystery cruises instead. But it'll say like dress formal. And then when you show up, it'll be like, wait, no, this is decked out like a wedding venue. Hold on, I thought I was going to use my brain for puzzles and mysteries. And then there will just be a cake on a stage. And they'll be like, is the cake the puzzle? And then I pop out of the cake and I'm like, surprise, it was a wedding. That was the mystery. And surprise two, I'm marrying myself. Now everybody sit down real quick. There's another cake that I wasn't inside of that we can eat later. I think that would be a pretty good wedding. Speak now or forever hold your peace. In that case, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and sweetheart. You may now kiss the... I forget who objects. Was it Aubrey?
I object. Stop this wedding immediately.
Yeah, it was Aubrey. It's you? Lomo, you object.
Don't do this, sweetheart. This wedding is a sham. Loving yourself is one thing, but this is taking it way too far.
Not you again. How dare you step foot back in here. Guards, guards.
Sweetheart, you're making a mistake. You can't just marry yourself. There's someone out there for you. I know it.
Aubrey, what are you doing? She's gonna send us to the dungeon again. You understand nothing, random hero fan. I was a young princess once. I too once thought there was someone out there for me in the universe. But that's all in the past now. I no longer believe in true love. I'll never love anyone else ever again. The only person I'm gonna love for myself, or love from now on, is myself. Now guards, seize her. Self-love is important. Hero? I don't think this is a good idea. Sweetheart, listen to me. You don't have to do this. What's this? Could it be? Hero, my hero has come for me. Oh, my sweet hero, I knew you wouldn't leave me alone like this. How you sway me with your words. Although it may be over between us, my heart has not yet forgotten you. I will give you one last chance. Marry me, hero, here and now. Do so and I will let your fans live. Wait, what? I can't do that, that's crazy. What's this? You reject me? Again? But how could this be? I don't understand. Uh-oh, now you've done it. Ah, yes, I see everything clearly now. I'll admit it, I was wrong about you, hero. I thought you were a worthy companion, but it seems you were jealous of me, just like everyone else. Yes, that must be it. My dazzling looks, my charming smile, my gregarious personality. It must be so difficult for you to even stand in my presence. Well, there's no need to despair anymore. I will end your suffering, personally. Farewell, miserable peons. I'll lock you up in the dungeon forever. And now we get very dope song time. Boss time. She gets happy, right? That's her deal? Deal of happy? Sad is good against happy. I know this. Yeah, dope boss music. Let's do a ricochet. I don't have any more rugby bands. World's End Valentine. Yeah. There's a bunch of really good like covers and remixes of this too. Let's get her speed down, I think. Fancy ball trick. I think we're gonna be saving up our energy to launch a super cool attack. I should have switched out massage for snack time, I think. But it's fine. We'll just do some stabbing. Just a little bit of stabbing. And we can do... headbutts. And we can do... ricochet. And we can do... just a nice cook. Kel is so good at fancy ball trick. I'm glad we have a lot of popcorn. I should probably be busting that out. Oh, we're almost at... we're almost at Unleash Energy already, wow. That goes fast. We just need to make sure we don't die, I guess. Headbutt. And we'll eat some... sports cat. We could eat a donut again. She got real mad last time we tried to eat a donut. I don't want her to get mad again, so we're not gonna do that. But we are gonna eat double popcorn, maybe? We got French fries. Yeah, we'll eat double popcorn. We don't need it, but she might attack again before Hero does. Oh, we healed more from the popcorn because of his fry pan.
It's pointless, you fools. You cannot dampen my positive energy.
Can no longer be sad or angry. That's fine. We've got the power of energy attack. That. We'll do that. Do we have any, we should make everybody sad, I think. Nobody die, okay? Nobody die, alright? Let's go. Friendship time. With all our powers combined, power of ball, power of punch, power of stab, power of food. Power of 900 damage.
You dare raise your fists at me? Fools, you should be groveling on your knees. Oh, my beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting. It's a shame that you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer.
She's ecstatic. And now we can all be so sad. We can all be so sad about fighting Sweetheart. And we'll stab, and we'll... can't do that anymore. We'll just attack normal ways. I'm gonna need Aubrey to not die, I think. Power of stab, it's the most powerful power of them all. Aubrey can eat some bread, and then you can give everybody some not popcorn fries. I have a feeling she's gonna do a big strong attack on everybody, so let's have fries. Or maybe not. Maybe she's not gonna do a big strong attack on everybody. Maybe this will just be an easy peasy fight. And we can just keep attacking. Let's do that ricochet. And you can give Omori some juice. Dang, she's missing a bunch. She's too happy to hit people.
I see you're still standing. Cockroaches are resilient, I suppose.
She became manic. Give some soda to Omori so he can stab some more. I wonder if I can get her with a bread slice. I probably can't, but yeah, we'll attack and we'll just everybody attack. Yeah, this is somehow way easier than last time. Is the bread slice enough? No. Power of future telling. You have the power of having done this before.
Now, is this what they call defeat? I cannot accept this. I will not accept this. You're all nothing but a bunch of lonely peasants.
But we did it! Easy peasy! Everybody levels up. Easy every time.
How could this be? You're all nothing. How dare you defy me? Throw them in the dungeon. Guards! Guards!
Run away, guards. We are very strong.
It's over, sweetheart. The wedding is cancelled.
No, I cannot accept this. Just leave me alone.
Aw shit, here he come. I love how he locks it. My sweetheart! Oh, my sweetheart. I am so relieved that I made it in time. You must stop this madness at once. Him. Captain Space Boy.
You idiot! I thought I told you to never show your face in front of me again.
Oh, sweetheart, my sweet jelly-filled donut. Please, look into your heart and give me another chance. I should not have kept you waiting all those days.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. Marry me, sweetheart, right here on this very stage.
Oh my, this is all so sudden. How romantic. Sproutmole Mike, I order you to marry us immediately.
Yes, at once, my liege. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Oh, forget the formalities, Mike. True love cannot wait.
Yes, my princess. Ahem, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you sweetheart and space husband. You may now kiss the bride. I like how it's censored. Oh, sweetheart, let us travel the universe together and leave this all behind.
Yes, my husband. I will go anywhere as long as it is with you.
Let us take leave, my sweetheart. We have been apart for much too long. Heathens, imagine them holding hands. As the anime manga fans would say, too lewd for TV. Come, my ship awaits.
Yes, of course, my dear. But first, there's one last thing I must do. Sproutmole Mike, hand me the button.
At once, my queen. the button. I like how we're just sitting down in the front row for this. We won't need all this anymore. Not gonna jump in that hole. Last time we jumped right in that hole, but this time, not yet. I'm ready now, dear. At long last, we can be together. Come, my queen, our chariot awaits. And Sprout Mole Mike goes with them. This marriage is definitely gonna last, and nothing is gonna bad happen to them. Totally fine and normal and not a bad.
So much for a happy ending. I don't think that's gonna end well at all.
Yeah, I guess this was a complete waste of time. It sure is. Your bond with your friends became stronger. Everyone's follow-up moves increased. Time to go. Right up. Up. Oh. Oh.
What's the matter, Omori? Is there something wrong?
No. No, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine and normal and good and not scary or spooky at all. Everything's totally fine and not even scary or spooky. We're just gonna walk right out here.
I love Sweetheart. So much so that I've acquired tickets to the most prestigious Sweetheart's Quest for Hearts event.
Desert. Yeah, we go into the desert. Enjoy your desert random, bring some water. Oh, there's juice in the desert.
Although I was unable to attain an ultra-rare, impossible-to-obtain front-row ticket, my reputable salesman has assured me that my ticket will still seat me in a prime location. He has also assured me that the event will start very soon, so I've been waiting here in line for many, many hours.
Slurp. Oh, we gonna drink some juice.
I wonder if we should tell him. I'm sure that at any moment the event will begin, and I will be guided to my seat by none other than Sweetheart herself. Now, as I'm the truest Sweetheart fan, I could not even think of coming to the event without my most precious thing. Take a look at my beautiful... What's this? It's... missing? No, my most precious thing. I'll not be able to attend my dream event without it. You four, since you're undoubtedly lesser Sweetheart fans, I must ask you to find my precious thing and return it to me. You'll know it when you see it.
We'll do that later. We got a desert to go to. Mary, we're gonna go to the desert. You wanna come? You wanna come see some brown sugar sand and giant fruit and bread? We'll save there. And we're gonna ride a train, and the train's totally not even gonna be scary at all. Pluto's around here somewhere, I think. Pretty sure there's a Pluto. Hi, Mary. We also need to give Candly back her teddy and Demi a book. But we do have to come back here to smash some faces also. Take us to Vast Forest. We're gonna ride a train. We're gonna ride a train. We're gonna take the train. Everyone loves trains. Thank you, Pluto, for the ride. I appreciate it. Ooh, hold on. We gotta water some flowers real quick. Gotta water some flowers real quick. I think this is the point where we missed watering flowers last time. Because we literally, like, we did not leave that castle. We jumped straight into the hole. But we did still get the special end game scene, so that was nice. But it was very scary to come back here and see, like, a lot of very dead plants. I want these plants to be happy and healthy. These ones are Lily of the Valley. These ones are for Mary. We should also check on Basil's house real quick. Because I don't think we saw whatever stage of the decay this is at. We watered the roses. We watered the gladioluses. Gotta water the one cactus. Don't worry, Kel, I got you. Gotta water the bulbous, the tulips. Looking good, looking good. Hey Basil, are you home? Are you at your house? Hi Mary, don't mind us. Are you home, Basil? Are you home? Did you perhaps just show up at your house while we were gone? Hey Hot Pants, you have an okay amount of money for once. You know what that means. Time to buy a Nintendo Switch. The floor is sinking. Or new clothes, or a nice meal. The floor is fine. The floor is probably fine and okay. I keep buying things on Amazon. Time to spend it all on art supplies? Yeah. Get some nice paper, some nice markers, some nice line art pens. Or if you want to go digital ways, you can get a cool tablet. Is Clip Studio still on sale? It was on sale not too long ago. Always keep an eye out for that if you don't have Clip Studio Paint yet, because it's a very good program for art. You can get Sketchbook. How we looking? Beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful. We're just gonna pop up here for a save real quick. Yeah, follow the Clip Studio Paint Twitter. It goes on sale every couple months. I'm like, I have... Also get a drawing tablet, realize you aren't good at art. That was kind of me, like... I got a tablet and I was like, I always saw digital artists. I'm like, wow, they're so good with a tablet. And then I bought a tablet and I'm like, let me draw with this. And I'm like, oh, it looks exactly the same as when I draw on paper. Because it really is just a... You can't get good at art without being bad first. It's true. It just takes practice. But the reason why a tablet is nice is because when you do digital art, you don't have to keep buying art supplies because you don't run out of paper if you're not using paper, and you don't run out of ink in your pens if your pens are pixels. How we doing on bunny killing?
Hello, fellow bunny hater. By looking into your eyes, I can see that you've killed 17 bunnies. Splendid. I see you've destroyed more bunnies. That's 17 bunnies obliterated. Thank you so much, fellow bunny hater.
Got a cotton ball. Yeah, once you have a program, you have tablet, you got free brushes. No paint or pencils, pens, inks, or whatever to buy. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to spend money on all that. It is a blessing to exist. Don't need any lemonade. Let me take the train. Talk to the mountain is here. I think we did that last time. Stop right there. You can't pass without a... Whoa, that's a train pass. You must be the last passengers. We've been waiting for you for a very long time. Well, that's an all clear for me. Welcome aboard, patrons. We'll go talk to him again, though. He did one of those thank you for saving my people. Oh, I guess he only says it the first time. Because he gave us an item, too. I can't remember what he gave us. You can use the art to think of ideas. The cafe, logo for the cafe you want to open when you graduate business school. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we got the 4-leaf clover. Maybe we'll just walk around as hero. Maybe we'll find somebody else to talk to. Everything is fine and normal and not spooky. Yes, we want to get on the train. Drawing is just fun. I need to get back into the habit of drawing. One of my New Year's resolutions for this this 2021 is to draw one piece of fan art, and I don't think I've done that yet. Bag full of dirt. Home is not where here is. Case full of spider webs. Home is not here. Home is not here. Home is not where here is. Case full of little bones. Here is not home, but where is home? Case full of crystals. Home is not where here is. I'm gonna call it the FGC Fighting Game Cafe. The fighting game's playable if you buy things. That's cool. It's kind of like a manga cafe, but instead of manga, it's fighting games. I'd go to one of those. Bag full of berries. Case full of crosses. Bag full of dirt. These are normal bags. Case full of spider webs. Case full of little bones. Crystals. Tournaments every week. Yeah. That'd be a good place, because, like, arcades are getting a lot fewer nowadays, but a cafe that's also, like, it's a cafe so you can go to eat and have tasty treats, but then also play fighting games and also events. Like, that's a great idea, actually. Like, any business could potentially end in failure just depending on things. Like, if this was a thing that you open and then all of a sudden there's a worldwide pandemic that happens where everybody has to stay inside and not leave the house, well, that's just unfortunate. But hopefully there will be no pandemics by the time you open your cafe. And you are able to attain the... Oh, that's normal. Let's go this way. Oh. That's normal. That's normal and fine and not scary at all. We don't have any of our weird skills. Let's just attack. Do we have any dandelions? Let's do that on you. Sunny. Totally a normal thing that's happening. And not even as scary. Oh, we didn't even need to use items or anything. This is not that hard to beat. It has very little HP. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Sunny, I'm sorry. Ladies and gents, we have arrived at our stop. Welcome to Orange Oasis, where the moon shines brighter. Please exit the train in an orderly fashion. Thank you for your patronage, and please ride again with us. Look at that, it's bread. Toast. Yeah, nobody talks about it at all. They're all, like, very scared. Baggage. Baggage. No spiders, no bones, no crystals. Can we take the toast? Can we eat the toast? I would like the toast. Please give me toast. Yeah, nobody's like, so hey, what about that thing we just experienced?
Is the air sweet here? You can smell the sugar.
Oba!
Blookie gets down easy, but he just needs someone to listen sometimes, and that someone is me.
Everyone is so different and interesting. I wonder what makes me different and interesting. All sorts of stuff, probably. The weather's even hotter than before.
Yeah, I'm pretty fast, but not as fast as a train. It's important to know your limits.
I was waiting for the train for so long, I can't even remember why I wanted to come here. Kick, 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 kick. Over. Over. I spy with my little eye a rainbow umbrella thing with lots of legs. You spy yourself. Jump, jump, jump. I've never been to this stop before. I can't wait to explore Orange Oasis, land of possibilities. Look at this wonderful place. All sorts of fruits and wheat. You know, I've never really questioned why there's just wheat growing out of the ground here. Sprinkles make sense. Alright, it is time to book it. We have got to talk to this man.
At last I am free. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this, a gift from me. Got a dandelion.
The man, we must see the man.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Let us up, let us up, let us up. Excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir. How do you do, buckaroo? The name's Mr. Outback, and I was busier than a moth in a mitten traveling the world in my youth. Nowadays, I'm more reserved. I stand on a cliff and give advice to those who are willing to ask. Them folks who've been here long, they know more than they're letting on. We got a third eye, you could say, a sixth sense, if you get my drift. Your 3 purple-haired friends are full of love and spirit, but you, dark-haired kiddo, your aura's all cattywampus. It's all dark and twisted, and it ain't mellowing down anytime soon. You got a real journey ahead of you. Now that's not to discourage you, boy. Everybody's got their own journey, and I'd be obliged to help y'all on yours. I can answer a handful of questions, so ask away if you so desire. How old are you? Don't you know not to ask old folks that? I'd say give or take 33,000 years, though. But it's not like that matters all that much at this point. And that's all she wrote. Now hold on. Now hold on a second with that. This Brainscape Child Mind Palace was made up by Omori, right? How can he be 33,000 years old if Omori's not 33,000 years old? Do you want me to tell you more about something else? Yeah? Yeah, how come you're 33,000 years old? Also, where am I? Hoo-wee. That's a good one. Now, where do I start? Omori is 33,000 years old. Maybe we were training for a really long time how to open up those buds. Well, this place has been around since the beginning of time, I reckon. It looks different to Oh, well, that answers that question. It looks different to everyone, but this time around, it's pretty colorful and cutesy for the most part. Not to mention pretty dang big. That's a powerful imagination you got there, kiddo. So I guess this isn't just Sunny's imagination, it's like everyone's imagination? And that's all she wrote. Or I guess it's like a weird sentient brain space that goes between people? Want me to tell you more about something else? I can answer a handful of questions. So ask away if you so desire. Where's Basil? Well, your friend ain't here is all I can say. But I think you know you have a way of knowing that answer. It's a dreamscape. Yeah, it's Omori's at the moment. Maybe he's making this all up. That's true. He could just be straight lying to us. I think you know you have a way of knowing that answer. When someone looks for the truth, the world will create a set of keys, and those keys, they'll take a different form depending on the person's will. You know what your keys look like, don't you? Just press Q. And that's all she wrote. Do you want me to tell you more about something else? Anything else? Oh, didn't mean to press that button. He could just be lying, but he knew about the Q button and he knew about our keys. It's to do with something you find out later in the Omori route? I guess so. Cause yeah, I guess the real world route you learn more about like what happened. Is there anything else? No, ask nothing. You don't want to know nothing from an old geezer like me? Whatever floats your boat, but I'll be here, rootin' and tootin' for you. Thank you, Mr. Outback. I guess, yeah, the Omori route, though, you get to learn more about why I've got this crazy brain in your head. We're gonna have to fight this bunny. I guess since we're in the desert, we should go do the, desert quests, like hop into Dino Dig and I wonder if we can do the piano puzzle without the code from Dino Dig. I don't think we can even get past that area yet because we need to know how to swim, I think. But what are you, some kind of pickle?
Orange Oasis is mostly full of senior folks who've been around since who knows how long. But I have my hopes. One day this place could be a flourishing city. There's plenty of land for development.
Oh, here we are. Here's what the man I need to see. What if you asked me to play The Walking Dead again because it's a cool video game even though it's scary? I don't think I've played The Walking Dead before. I am thinking about playing a spooky game next month because I think we're going to probably finish up Wander Song on Monday and then I'm going to need to start a new game for October. And I've never been scared before, so I should play a spooky game. These hollow spaces I mark In them, I have hidden my most precious belongings. Yes, I smash my face to remember, but lightly. Any harder, and it would break. Smash. Any harder, and it would break. Play The Walking Dead. Play Anatomy of a House. It's short. Ooh, that sounds good. Walking Dead had a TV show too, right? It's emotional. I might consider it. The ones that I had on my list that I was thinking about was... Thank you, Nightbot. The Crooked Man, because it's like another little RPG Maker game that looks spooky. Got jam packets. And then there was another game that... Yeah, I've never played any of the like Spooky Men series. The Crooked Man or the Boogeyman or the There's some other ones. The Clown Man, the Tall Man, the Sandman. The Sandman actually is one of them, I think. But I'll look up Anatomy of a House. I'll look into Walking Dead. What I might do is I might play the short RPG games for October month so that I can finish them with an October month, and then I might play The Walking Dead as like a later game because I feel like that'll take longer. I feel like that'll take longer than 4 weeks to beat. Anodyne. Anodyne was the other one that I was thinking of. Telltale isn't an RPG, but fast. Yeah. 3D roamable areas. I think I got like a PS Vita and it came with a random chapter of The Walking Dead on it. But I never actually played it. But yeah, I will have to acquire The Walking Dead. I will have to install 5 episodes each, about 1 hour 30, so 3 hours. Oh, actually, that isn't that bad. You could like just finish all 5 episodes in... Oh wait, 1 hour and 30 minutes to 3 hours each episode. I was like, oh, 3 hours total. You could just finish all 5 chapters in a night. You probably couldn't do that. But actually, that wouldn't take that long. We'll see. We'll see. You can play the entire game in a day. Okay, we can play the entire game in a day, but can you play the entire game in between when I get off work and bedtime? You have? What I might do is I might also... Yeah, it'd be like 5 streams, so that's a good idea. Yeah, like 1 episode per stream. Yeah, an episode a night, probably. The other thing I could do is I could pause... I'm probably not going to beat Omori next week, I don't think. What I could do is I could pause the Omori run and do 2 spooky games. Or I could do just The Walking Dead for all of October. I'm killing all these bunnies. There's a magical fruit world. Huh. I'm thinking about it. I could also do more streams, but Walking October. Dwalking Doker Boker. Oh, these bunnies are so weak. They're doing like 0 damage. I will look into that. I will look into the options, because I don't actually think I've ever played a Telltale game before. I have heard of them. I've heard they're good. I tend to shy away from like the big AAA games. The last like big 3D realistic art game I played was one of the Assassin's Creeds, and I spent like 3 hours just walking around picking people's pockets. Remember, it covers a lot of dark topics, seeing how people react in a terrible situation. Pretty much, yeah. It is a zombie game, apocalypse game. Yeah, all I know about Telltale games is their choice-based story games. All I know about Telltale games is don't glass him. You think that glass him is pour him a drink, but it's not. That's all I know about Telltale. I don't even remember which Telltale that is. Let's take a little picnic. brown sugar feels good on my feet. I almost want to pick it off and eat it. Glass of the Better Choice Games, David Cage. Oh, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna, hold on a sec. Give me a sec. I'm going to the YouTube. We're gonna have a movie time. Glass him. This one? Is this? Oh, I've got my hat on. We're gonna have this hat on. Is this right? Is this how we do it? Hold on. How do I do this? Why are you not? Oh, and then find the heavy rain chase sequence. How do I? Am I gonna have to rearrange this dangle? Oh, well, I have to be in theater mode. Oh, no. Press the wrong button. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Oh, Sean is the best one. Yeah, what if we just watch? We've got, what, like, 8 more minutes? What if we just watch funny YouTube videos? What if we just take a little break? I'm gonna have to small this a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's just look at some. This is...
Wait,
I only saved her because I thought she might give me a reward. But she didn't give me shit. Except a bunch of people thinking I'm something I ain't. I played along as I
Glass
could.
him?
Only thing I managed to get from it was a free drink every now and again.
Get him a free drink then.
Not a good that did.
I'm terrible.
You back to the woodland. For what?
Like...
Jesus, Bigby, that fucking hurt. Wasting my fucking time.
You think that glass him is gonna be pour him a drink, but it's just smash him with the glass. It's so mean. Why would they do that? Let's... Oh my god. Yeah, I do want to look up the Heavy Rain one also, because failed QuickTime events are incredible. Why did you put hilarious laughter on this? Let's try this one. Oh, the top. So we do want the hilarious laughter one. All right, let's go. Janoi Kresva. The hilarious laughter is so good.
Yeah? Lieutenant Carter Blake, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Could do research on what game to play. I mean, I have basically... The whole reason I'm streaming is because I have a big backlog of Steam games that I purchased because I thought they looked cool, but I haven't played them yet. Oh my god. So I just wanted an excuse to play all my games and, like, set aside a couple hours a night to actually play video games.
There's another one!
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm breaking it. Oh god, I'm breaking it. I was trying to change my talk sprite to the laughing one, and apparently that broke it. Where is my laughing one? There we go. It became sad. The tomatoes. Falls every time. They should have failed you out of the game this whole time, but now it's like a Three Stooges bit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a compilation because they repeated sections. Okay. 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 Goodbye, Barrel. And then hold on. Where is... Was it Heavy Rain, Sean? Chicken Shaking Quick Time. Sean. Oh, press X to Sean. I don't need how to trigger. This one, I think. She's yelling.
Around. I can prove your innocence.
Sean!
Congratulations.
Sean! This is some really weird footage. This is just like somebody's house.
You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of giving his own life.
While he's talking to you. And the fact that it subtitles it also. Sean!
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Imagine filming something in your
Your
house. Like,
lady friend
honestly,
knows
imagine
you.
existing in the meat space.
I don't intend to end my days in prison.
Imagine having a physical body.
I'm going to have to kill you both. I'm sorry.
Sean!
You earn my respect.
Imagine. Imagine Sean. Oh my god. Shot by a bullet, bleeding out on the floor. Oh my god.
It's so distant.
I like how it's still subtitled. Press X to Sean.
Ah, my shot leg.
She'll be fine. Press X to Sean.
Sean.
You can't even hear it anymore at this point, but the subtitles still show up. Anyway, I think I probably don't need to play Heavy Rain, but
Sure.
I will look into those Walking Dead games. I will... In fact, I probably already have the Walking Dead games, because I bet it's also pretty R. Is it allowed on Twitch? Would I have to put up censor bars on the screen? Is it too hot for TV? Oh, it's allowed? Just 5 Walking Dead games? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm like... Ooh,
Puss.
snap.
Oh,
The highlight for Walking Dead or for, they allowed Conan. Conan O'Brien? Detective Conan? Conan the Barbarian? There's so many Conans. Okay, for Heavy Rain. Okay. Barbarian. Wait, Twitch allowed Conan the Barbarian? Can they do that? Are they allowed to do that? Oh. Just remember Penny laughing at the falling piano scene. I do like Penny vids. I should check that out. I should just check out her highlights vid instead of actually playing the game. Walking Dead, though, I will play. But, like, I know The Walking Dead was featured in, like, a billion, Oh, why am I sad? Oh, why am I sad? There we go. Gamer. The game. Gamer. Video games. Gamer. I bought a lot of the Humble Bundle games. Bought a lot of Humble Bundle bundles, and I feel like The Walking Dead was probably in one of those. At least, like, the first part, the first couple chapters. So we'll see. Maybe I already have them all. Or maybe I don't. Ah, yes. Humble Bundle. Anyway. It's 10 o'clock. That's a pretty good time for a bedtime, I think. We're gonna eat these candy apples. We're gonna save at this picnic basket. We'll leave it all off on after a video time. But I mean, I could check my. You're still eating dinner. Hold on. We can do it. We can do a quick before bedtime. We can go hop into Juice Land. The Walking Dead trailer? Nah. I don't think I need to watch a trailer or something if I know I'm already gonna play it. Maybe we can mess this one up this time. We don't need the Veggie Kid. We already got the achievement for saving Raintown. Because I will say, for The Walking Dead, I never watched the show. I've never seen anybody play through the game. I like to go into games knowing as little as possible. Like a fool. These guys want it to rain slightly less. We're gonna turn it to the left, because we turned it to the right last time. Oh, hell yeah. Don't think the show has anything to do with the game plot. Wait, really? Like, not at all? Oh, right, there's comics also. Oh, shit. The rainfall intensifies and floods Raintown. You cried when you watched the Season 2, Episode 5 trailer? I mean, but I can't watch the trailer for future parts if I haven't played the first parts first, right? I don't know the characters yet. I haven't become emotionally attached. Oh, shit. Oh, it's just gone. Oh, jeez. Well. This is fine, I think. This is fine and normal, probably. I'm gonna talk to this cactus. 2 characters from the comics that show up in the game and they leave very quickly. Got 100 clams! I see. Are the other characters also based on the... Is it like just 3 separate Walking Dead universes? Or like, I guess, stories, and then like a little bit of crossover between them? One from show and comic and one from show? Ah. So did the comic come first? Do I need to just Google a bunch of Walking Dead lore? I can't do that because then it'll spoil the game for me. Just different people? Okay. Grapefruit juice. Comic first. So I guess comic first, then game, then show? Show second. Oh, wait, the game came last? All this time I thought the video game was first. I didn't know the comic even existed. Croissant is upside down, struggling to flip over. Absolutely, we're gonna flip a croissant.
Thanks.
Bibio James. Alright. Alright. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, all this other stuff in the desert takes a long time to do, like jumping into that puddle. Bye, croissant. Jumping in that puddle makes you fight a bunch of bread people. Unless I just jumped in there and exclusively... We're just gonna hop in here and just look at the sweetheart photo real quick. Look at that. Oh, that's Sprout Mole Mike. I didn't even realize before. I thought it was just a random Sprout Mole. But no, that's Sprout Mole Mike. Hello, donuts. Alright, we're gonna go back to Mary. We're gonna save. We're gonna call it a night. We did some stuff today. We flooded an entire veggie village. I don't even think I got a achievement for that. It was just sad. Why is there a hole in Sweetheart's stomach? Because she's a donut. She lives in the donut house. Let's just save here. She really is a jelly-filled donut. Actually, she can't be a jelly-filled donut because they don't fill the ones with a hole. Like Kakyo. Is Kakyoin a donut? I know he likes cherries. He is cherry-filled. But anyway, just say yes. Sure, he's a donut or something. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for joining and seeing the spooky train and seeing the cowboy man and seeing the sweetheart fight. Next, wait. Oh, what are we waiting for? I will say Wednesday we're going to be playing more Wandersong and probably finishing Wandersong because we're at the final chapter. And if it finishes... Oh, jelly donuts can have holes? What? Do they just... Is it like an eclair that's like looped around then? Buy some in the store. Does the store put a hole in it afterwards? Oh, because usually when I see like jelly donuts, it's like the filled donuts are like round, but they don't have a hole in the middle because they've got jelly on the inside. Huh. I gotta look for that. I want to eat a loop donut, a jelly loop donut. But until I find those, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Wait, no, Wednesday's today. Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Gonna beat Wandersong probably. And if it finishes up early, if we've got like plenty of time before bedtime, I'm probably gonna do a drawing stream afterwards. Do some doodles if anybody wants any doodle requests, because I gotta remember how to draw things. And then next week, Wednesday, we will do some more Omori, because that's still in September. Dooble stream. Doodle stream. I gotta plug my... I have not done any art on this computer. This is a new computer. I got it like a couple weeks ago. My brother built it for me because he's very cool and nice and good and amazing and awesome. But I have not plugged in a tablet or installed any drivers or art software on it, so I gotta set that up this weekend. But... So Monday, Wandersong and probably drawing. Next week, Wednesday, more Omori. And then the week after that, I will see about getting those Walking Dead games and playing some spooky zombie streams. Oh, what are we waiting for? What days do you have off? I only have weekends off. I have Saturdays and Sundays off, but I use those for watching anime or visiting family or watching anime with coworkers from home or doing chores. I hate having to do chores. You ever go to the grocery store or do laundry? I wish they would just do themselves. I wish groceries would just manifest in my fridge. And I wish laundry would just be clean always. But alas. Should hang out with friends on Sunday. I think Sunday is usually anime. My coworkers and I do anime Sundays. Or if not, I visit my parents sometimes. Saturdays is my chore day. I think this weekend, though, I need to rest and relax and catch up on shows and also install some art programs on this computer. But tonight, I gotta go to bed. I got to sleep. I gotta get those Z's. I gotta get those dreams. I gotta go into my own mindscape dreamland. I hope you all also have some good Z's. Good night, everybody. Good night.